explain why you should prepare for Beesmas and how you should prepare for Beesmas. I will tell you guys how I will prepare for Beesmas and how you should too, and why. Because you usually don't really prepare for Beesmas because Beesmas is the time in Beesmas where you get a lot of items like resources and a lot of honey too. And yeah, that's basically. And also before we start, if these are gonna help you, I'm not sure because you haven't watched them. If these are gonna help you out, consider liking and subscribing. It really does help me out, and yeah, enjoy it. So my first tip is to save up a lot of honey as much as you can. You still have a lot of time because I think, not sure, Beesmas will just start around the time of Christmas, so 25th of December or 26th, around that time. It can either be a little more early or a little bit later than that, but probably later because Anat likes to delay a lot of his updates/events. Now, if you have been at the last few Beesmases, you will probably know that saving up honey is not really that important. And the reason why I'm advising most of you guys to save up honey is because Anat confirmed that he'll add new items in the next Beesmas, which is this year's Beesmas. Now these are not just normal items, just completely new items, like a new boost item, something maybe even better than a super smoothie. I don't have one right now, but it can also be something like it can also be something like the gummy mask, like a completely new mask, or a completely new tool, or a completely new backpack. And like a few months ago, like 9 months ago, I have no idea, before Beesmas 2020, I had confirmed that the new items in the update, not the event, the update, are gonna cost from 500 billion to 10 trillion. Now that is obviously a lot of honey, so that's why I'm advising you guys to save up your honey. If you're end game and already got like a really good SSA, good amulet, you probably already have like a few trillions, if not like tens of trillions. But if you're like someone like me that is still working on its side and on its SSA, I really advise you to save up your honey and buy the new items when the Beesmas is here. And also save up your resources like your enzymes, red extracts and stuff, because those are really important too. I have no idea how expensive they're gonna be, but I know for sure that they'll cost purple potions and super smoothies, and those items are extremely expensive to make, especially super smoothie. Let me just go to the blender to let you guys see how expensive those are to make. Okay, so the purple potion costs free neon berries, free red extracts, free blue extracts, and free glue. Now those free red extracts and the other stuff are not really that expensive, but the free neon berries is what makes it expensive, because there aren't really lots of ways to obtain neon berries at all. Like I believe Mondo gives like one. You have a pretty high chance to get one from King Beetle, but like definitely not guaranteed. And if you're lucky, you'll get 5 from the King Beetle. Other than that, I have no idea how you can get them. But yeah, that's basically why it's expensive to make. But this is like nothing at all. If you go to the super smoothie, it will cost 3 purple potions, 6 tropical drinks, 3 star jellies, and another 3 neon berries. Now let's take that to perspective. Go back to the purple potion, 3 of these, so multiply all of these by 3, so it makes 9 of each, which is already really expensive. And then you can grab the super smoothie if you have another 3 neon bears, so that is 12 neon bears for 1 super smoothie, 3 star jellies, and another 6 tropical drinks. Now here's something that might surprise you. The star jellies is actually pretty expensive, considering that literally never uses the star jellies, only scrap super smoothies. I only have 175. Now that is quite a lot actually, but that is only like what,
21,
58 super smoothies, and that is not a lot. Now actually that's quite a lot, but I would probably not be able to craft like those 3 purple potions, let alone that neon berries. I personally do have a lot of neon berries, like yeah, I can craft like about 110, but other people don't have that many. I know for a fact that my friends have like 10 endgame, so that's a big problem. So save them. I know in Beesmas there are a lot more ways to get them. I remember getting 50 from gummy bears. Beesmas quest, it was pretty hard, wasn't that hard, but it was definitely worth it. So save up your items, please save up your items. Second tip is to save up your items that are new in Beesmas. Now, kind of new. And those items are gingerbread bears and snowflakes. Now, those items are not available to get right now. I think you can get gingerbread bears if you plant a festive bean, which I definitely would not recommend to get gingerbread bears. So basically those gingerbread bears were currencies to buy items in the Bee Bears catalog. Now it didn't only consist of gingerbread bears but also snowflakes. Now I don't have any of them right now because after Beesmas they would like melt because it wasn't winter, even though Beesmas was extended to February. Kind of weird, but you know, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that, okay? So basically what those items were is snowflakes. You could use them like a gumdrop, like it also had an auto button. Basically boosted you. I don't remember what the boosts were. They like stacked up to 100 with each like stack getting better, obviously. I don't remember what the stats were. If I can find one, I'll put one right on the screen right now. If I don't have one, I'll just tell you that I don't have one. That's basically what the snowflake did. There were a lot of ways to obtain them, and they were pretty easy to get. Like you would see people with thousands of them, like 3,000. And yeah, I believe I had 5,000 at once. So it was pretty easy to get. But like large quantities of getting them wasn't that easy, especially near the end of Beesmas. Like when you finished every quest and stuff, it was pretty hard to get them. And what gingerbread bears basically did is also a currency in Bee Bear's catalog. You could also feed them to your bees to get 250 bond, which no one really cared about. But what's special about these is that they have a 1% chance to turn a bee gifted if you feed it to a bee. Now, this is something really good. You will know that some people feed their like strawberries or pineapples to make certain bees gifted, and it doesn't work on event bees because event bees for some reason don't have favorite treats. That is actually something good because otherwise it would be too OP. Because starches wouldn't really have a good use in the game. But yeah, basically these gingerbread bears could also gift event bees. Now that is something very OP. I remember my friend getting 3 gifted event bees from just 9 of them. Now okay, he was just extremely lucky. He's, well, at least I know him for him to be very lucky. So yeah, that's basically why they're very important. But you can also buy stuff from the Bee Bears catalog, like I mentioned earlier. Now that shop is, oh boy, very OP. Like not for end gamers only. I can't talk. Also for people that are like mid game or just starting in the game. Because let's say you're grinding for the honey mask, right? And you don't have that 5 golden eggs. It costs 5 golden eggs, and you're planning to buy them with tickets, but you don't have any tickets left. You can buy, I think, like 1 gold egg from the Bee Bears catalog, and it wasn't expensive at all. I don't remember what the price is, but it wasn't expensive at all. Like much cheaper than 50 tickets. Like it was really cheap. And if you're trying to get the diamond mask, you could buy 1 diamond egg, which is a very good deal. I believe I used that diamond egg to buy my diamond mask too. And you could also buy a mythic egg, which I still own right now. Yeah, you can still have free, which was quite expensive, but yeah, I guess it was something It is kind of useful for boosting, even though I never really donate expensive eggs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if Beesmas is near its end, save your gingerbread bears and snowflakes for next year. That's what I did. That's why I still have like 140 gingerbread bears. Let's start real quick. Where are gingerbread bears? Oh yeah, 114. Now I'm saving these for Beesmas because it will really help me out in the Bee Bears catalog. Oh yeah, wait. Also, for the people that don't know what Bee Bears catalog is, it's basically the shop of the bear that comes around Beesmas. That bear is called Bee Bear. It's basically just a Christmas bear, but we call him Bee Bear. It's basically its shop where it sells stuff and stuff. It also gives out quests for certain items like for Festive Bee, and if you already have Festive Bee, you will get 500 tickets, which is also pretty useful. And yeah, so save up your items if Beesmas is also ending, so you'll have a what's it called again? Oh, you have a head start. Finally, I remember that word. Okay, so I have a head start, like I will have now with the gingerbread bears for next Beesmas. That's pretty useful. What the heck happened? Okay, Beesworm just crashed, but I was done talking anyway. So yeah, on to the next tip. So my last tip of the day is a very obvious one, but yet a really important one. It's something that quite a few people tend to forget, and it is a very big mistake, and they will probably realize it when Beesmas ends, and that is to get the most out of Beesmas. Boost as much as you can, waste all your resources. If you have pop saw, gummy saw, scorching saw, waste all these things. If you have like 1,000 like me, waste them. There's no better time than using them in Beesmas. Well, except if the update comes, then it is probably a little more fun to use all the resources, but that's not the point. So use all your items. It's really worth it, because last Beesmas the world record of the best boost was broken. That boost was a boost of 140 trillion. That is crazy, god. If you thought I was good in the game, this is because I am. I'd say I'm quite decent, but I've only made 9.2 trillion in total, so my total money is only 9.2 trillion, and that guy made that 14 times in 15 minutes. That's absolutely insane. If you go right here to the daily top high mix of today, you'll see how much people made. The top one right now is Mr. Mojito at 10 trillion, which is still quite a lot, but I bet that this guy will make 100 trillion plus in Beesmas if he gets the right RNG, the right resources, and all the help he needs. And then he'll probably make 100 trillion too, or even more. So it's a very obvious one, but something a lot of people forget. So yeah, get all the items. You might even get a in Beesmas, or I don't know, your gummy mask or your gummy boots, stuff like that. Pretty much my tips I had for people that were wondering what to do in Beesmas. No, not really, just tips, important tips, because there are gonna be a lot of new stuff in Beesmas that a lot of people will probably not expect, I think. Before I go, I just want to thank you all, because recently, like a week and a half ago, my most popular video, 10 most annoying voice in Beesmas video, hit 100k views. Now that's absolutely insane. When I uploaded the video, it was like 3 a.m. Really not healthy, I know, but it was holiday. It was free. I had no school. I was staying at my sister's home, and my sister wasn't really strict at all about like, hey, go sleep. No, she wasn't strict at all. So I was staying up, uploaded it, woke up, already had 700 views. Now for a video from like now, when I upload a video, if it gets 700 views right now, like in the morning when I wake up, it will be a video that will do decent, because I've grown. That video was like released 2 months ago, and I saw how many views it was getting, like a lot every time I refresh. Wow, bad pronunciation, part 1 incoming. I refreshed, another 100 views came. It was absolutely insane. I already said, well, I asked if I should make a part 2 in the comments, and a lot of people said to make it. So I will make it. It will probably take me quite a bit because I'm kind of out of ideas, but you know, I'll get some ideas somehow. I'll figure it out. And for the people that are begging for Spirit Bear's Death Part 2 story thingy, I made Part 1, well, not Part 2. But for the people begging for one, I will make one, okay? I definitely started on it 100%. I definitely did not do anything about it. I definitely did not start on it. Like, I definitely started on it 100%. So yeah, that was the video. Now, I'll see you guys next time, and next time is probably gonna be in a week maybe, if I'm lazy. Bye.